Runners heading out for the fifth event, New Zealand Bloodstock Fillies and Mares Maiden, field of 12 to run. And as runners head to the gates, we're only a little over 60 seconds off start time for the fifth. Okay, thanks, Marto. Yeah, once again, just running a fraction behind time here. Last couple just arriving at the gates for race number 5. And this is the Fillies and Mares division of the Maiden over 1250. And a field of 12 to run. And about to be called up. $2.80 the field. Miles of Glory at $2.80. As they've started to load, Carizzi has gone in. Vexy goes up into its spot. So loading away. Take a Chance on Me goes up to an inside gate. Now Sodoro coming in on debut today. Miles of Glory has the barrier blanket on. It goes up to a centre gate. Aladdin's Girl coming in. Look Here being let up wider in the line. Edge of Infinity about to be led forward. Emberly, the lead strap being attached. We'll go up to an inner gate. So Edge of Infinity, Al Nair and Powerful Dolphins, the 3 out of line. Fifth event here, Fillies and Mares Maiden over 1250. Now 270 for Miles of Glory. And Look Here at 370. They're your top 2 in betting. Now 2 left to load by the looks of things. There is a bit of attention being directed towards a centre gate. And it looks like Carizzi's being backed out of line here. Carizzi being backed out of line, about to get word from stewards. Undergoing a vets, Carizzi. Obviously some sort of incident in the gates, and sounds like it's out. Time, 3:11, thank you. So Carizzi a late scratching at 15:11. Vet's advice, seemingly fractious in the gates. And Carizzi being taken to the infield. Edge of Infinity now about to be let up. Powerful Dolphins will go into its spot. Powerful Dolphins moves up to the outside gate. So late scratching, Carizzi, number 17. Red light, and they're away. And pen in hand, the inside gate with So D'Oro both away well. Take a chance on me, not that far away early. And moving over from wide is Miles of Glory. So the favourite right on pace in the early part. Look here, trapped a little bit deep into that first bend. They were followed by Edge of Infinity, and back on the inside, Embelee. Wide as Aladdin's Girl, rounding that 900 metre turn. And then came Vexy, who's a little bit deep as well, around Powerful Dolphins, and Alnair back at the tail. So D'Oro was able to hold the inside, holds the lead. 700 metres out. Miles of Glory is a neck away in second spot. Look here out 3 wide third. Pen in hand next, and Take a Chance on Me in the centre of that pack, just off the pace. Followed by Edge of Infinity working to the outside. Aladdin's Girl, Embelee, Vexy, Powerful Dolphins and Alnair around the bend. So D'Oro is the leader. Looks to have a kick here, led by a length. Second is Miles of Glory coming at them. Look here, has been wide throughout, and they get away from Take a Chance on Me, who angles back to the inside. Edge of Infinity now working home, as is Vexy the outside. Plenty of chances. Miles of Glory, look here, drive to the lead together. Vexy down the outside. Miles of Glory, and look here, Vexy sweeping down the centre. 3 across, they hit the line. Vexy gets in over Miles of Glory. Look here, Aladdin's Girl, Embelee, and then So D'Oro, Take a Chance on Me. Further back, Alnair, then Pen in Hand, and Edge of Infinity well back. Last in was Powerful Dolphins. Late scratching, Carizzi. Busy finish in the end, but Vexy has swept down the centre of the track from well back in the field and has run down Miles of Glory with look here in third spot after being wide throughout. Interim 4:15.95. A long neck by a half.
Race, Lee?
Yeah, I'm on the drifter. This time, girl, I like what I saw in the birdcage, and she paraded really nice. And look, her first up one was super.
It really was, and she sits at that 8.5, maybe, yeah, around that $8 quote now does that runner this time, girl. Horizon by Sky City, 1600 to wrap up what's been a super day here out of headquarters. We'll wrap the day following this as well, but for the last, let's get to George.
Up the ante, about to go forward as well, so 4 to come in. Elysian Fields, Reinstatement, Texas and Gillian. Favourite War of Succession at 4.40. Elysian Fields now at $5. Casemiro $7. This time girl at $9. Last on the card. Been a wonderful day of racing action here at Ellerslie. We're set. Gates crash back. They're off and racing. Lock Katrine was one of the first away. Going forward is Up the Ante. Right there, Elysian Fields out deeper. Through along the inside in right. And then came the next one is, as they settle down, This Time Girl. That'd be followed out by War of Succession. Then Priscilla. Gillian out deeper from Casemiro. Back over on the inside, I'm Lulu. Followed by Reinstatement at Texas. And last of all is Solidify. 1100 metres to go. They climb the rise and Lock Katrine shows the way. 3/4 in advance of Elysian Fields. Back in third spot is In Right over on the inside next of This Time Girl. Then came the stablemate Up the Ante fifth. 1.5 away next time Lulu. War of Succession back midfield. On its outside Casemiro. Well back is Texas. Reinstatement Gillian. Back second last here Priscilla. And last of all Solidify is 9 lengths off the leader. Down the side they come to the 700 metres in the last. Lock Katrine the leader from Elysian Fields. Out a bit deeper on the track is This Time Girl. Then came In Right from Up the Ante. Further out Casemiro. War of Succession is next now. Just in front of it would have been I'm Lulu as they come to the corner. Well back is Reinstatement as they turn in. Followed by Texas with Gillian. And back near the tail also Solidify and Priscilla. At the 250 Elysian Fields been held together. Led by a length and a half from This Time Girl. Up the Ante In Right. Out wide War of Succession starting to charge. So is Casemiro and Gillian. It's Elysian Fields right against the inside. War of Succession trying to get out after Elysian Fields. Ridden conservatively today. It's got the money in the last. Elysian Fields beats War of Succession. Third over we've got Casemiro out wide. And then there's a photo for fourth. We've got either in right with, it also was I'm Lulu, not that far off them, Solidify running on. This time Girl was there with Up the Ante, Gillian, then Lock Katrine, Texas. Further back was Reinstatement, and Priscilla was back near the tail. You could see what he was doing today, Massa. He was sitting and waiting and counting and waiting some more, and he got it perfectly right. Elysian Fields at 480, 190. They kept coming for it. Second over War of Succession. Third will be Casemiro. Gillian out wide, run fourth. It came storming home down.
Yellow Brick. With your blessing, Basusto, Yellow Brick, Kintyre, Depth of Character, Methuselah, Imperialist, Geriatrics, Pocketing, Depth of Character, Methuselah, Imperialist, Royal Patronage, Pocketing, Geriatrics with your blessing, Kintyre, Yellow Brick, and Basusto. Heading to the starting gate. 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 Heading to the starting gate.